Hi Vogue, this is the young heiress Yunhei, and welcome to my travel routine video. I wish I was saying that because I love the Vogue makeup routine videos of all the celebs, and I'm actually in Paris, that's for real, and I'm in this like gorgeous bathroom, and I was like, this bathroom looks really like those bathrooms where they're filming their Vogue daily routine or beauty routine videos of whoever celebs. And so I was like, I'm gonna do one today since I'm here in Paris. But obviously this is for you guys, and hopefully one day I'll be filming this for Vogue. So today I'm gonna do a quick travel routine, and meaning like it's super compact and it's only using the things that I would have brought with me when I'm traveling, and obviously using really like nothing in terms of like brushes or whatever, and I'll be using a lot of my hands. So I'm gonna start by washing my face and my hands. And yesterday, or this 2 days ago, Kylie Skin launched in Galeries Lafayette on the Champs-Elysees, and I'm not sponsored at all. I just wanted to try this out so much. So I got this foaming face wash by Kylie Skin. Let's see the height. And obviously this is really cute, like pink. And obviously, I mean, like I'm impressed because like this packaging is really soft. So I'm going to wet my face first. Voila. And then I'm going to take a pump of this, maybe two. Actually, the foam is really nice. It smells so nice. I'm not sure if this has coconut inside too. I don't know. But I guess she's been like preparing to come to the French market because there's like French written on the bottle as well. So I'm gonna nicely clean up. And yes, I'm wearing this ridiculously huge headband to hold up my hair. Voila! And obviously, when you wash your face, you should really try not to like really like wipe off the moisture with your towel because it really irritates. And so I don't know, it's actually really nice and I feel like it's a good product, but I didn't buy any other things, so we'll see how long this lasts. And then because I'm traveling, obviously I'm really compact in terms of packing, so I'm using this Olay mist. I know it's a mist, but I use it instead of like toner whenever I'm traveling because it's so easy to just spray on everywhere. So right after washing. And then I have brought this Korean skincare. It's from Peel, and it is a Aqua Essence Emulsion, Peptide 9, and it is very non-irritative, and also it has wrinkle anti-wrinkle essence in it. And so I like to use emulsion, meaning like it's water-based. I don't like to use something that's oil-based because I just don't really work well with those type of products. So most of my products are all like water-based and not oil-based. So I'm gonna put a little bit on my neck as well. And then because I'm traveling, I have this tiny little Chanel Smooth Firm Lift Cream. And I love this cream because it is also very light and definitely water-based. All of the Chanel skincare products are mostly water-based. And it's almost done. Okay, I'm trying to get a little bit out, please. Okay. I'm filming my video here. Okay, there we go. There. And so it is cream, but it's not super heavy. So I'm gonna apply on my face, and it's a little bit thickening than my emulsion, but it is super firming. And so I like to nicely rub that in. and look my face, get my face all wrinkle free. Ta-da! And so this is my super bare skin. I have a lot of freckles, and freckles are a thing now, so obviously I don't have to try to get rid of it, but I've never really tried to get rid of it. So what I do right after is also from Chanel, and also a little sample because I'm traveling. This is the Sublimage Litant, I think they will read it in French. And so it's like the gold packet is the Sublimage like line, which is like their highest line, so it's like pretty expensive. But compared to their other lines, the texture of this lip tone, which is like the foundation, is super light. So you get a little bit out, and if you buy the actual product, I think it comes like in a kind of like a bottle jar, so it doesn't have pump, but you have to actually like spoon it out. As you can see, like it's super light, and it's very nicely like sticking onto your skin, but it doesn't like overdo it. So I'm using color 30 beige, and it's slightly darker than my actual skin, and I just like to go in with my finger, obviously because I don't have anything, but even at home I like to go in with my fingers because I can be like precise. So I know this is like really old school way, but I just like to do this instead of like concealer and all of that. Obviously when I'm traveling as well. Like I'm not really a concealer fan. So I'll keep some of this in order to use this like concealer. Next I'm gonna use this huge palette Cheerleaders by Benefit. And this obviously has everything inside, so I know these comes in like separate packet as well, so you can get a Hoola, or you can get this Coralista, another Hoola, Gold Rush, or Cookie, or two of them, or I don't know, but this one has everything. So I'm going to use this as blusher, bronzer, and eyeshadow. And that's what I do when I'm traveling. So I'm going to take the brush from here, I'm going to take the more darker Hoola, and then I'm gonna use this as my bronzer first. So I'm gonna start with my hairline on my forehead. And I love doing this because it makes me like a little bit tan, but also my skin looks youthful. Like, you know, there's like sort of nice structure to it. And so especially when I have my hair tied back, I like to sort of fill in the hairline like that. I put a little too much. I'm gonna come back to that later. And I'm just gonna do a little bit my hairline here, and then on my chin. So my husband, who finally, you know, like lets me put makeup. Like when we started to date, he was like, "Oh, I like you naturally, like don't put any makeup." And then like one day he was like, "Why do you like come out and why do you hang out with me with like, you know, not much makeup? It looks like you don't put much effort." I'm like, dude, like you told me not to put makeup. And so now I try to like be very natural and put in my makeup, and obviously that's the trend, and also I'm Korean, like, you know, gotta be Korean at some point. So I do that, and it makes me look lively and natural. And now I'm gonna use the Coralista, and I'm using the same brush, but I mean it works. So I'm gonna put this. And with the new trend, obviously, and all with my freckles, I'm going to enhance it by putting it sort of horizontally on my cheek, a little bit over my nose, and then over my cheek like that. And so it looks kind of like burned, sunburned in a way. Before I used to like sculpt it out like this, but I don't want to do that anymore because I don't want to look any lot older than I am. And then I'm going to take the Cookie, which is sort of like the highlighter. And the highlighter I'm going to put like this because I'm going to use it on my nose like that. You see how it gives that highlight? And then at the tip of my nose tip, and then definitely on my forehead, because when you see in the light, that's where it shows like, okay, there's some highlighter going on. So So I like to do it in between my brows like that and then carry on my forehead. I'm gonna take a bit more and then I'm gonna put it on my cheekbones and then just at the end of my eyebrows. I'm gonna use something else again. Is that hair? Is that hair? It's my eyelash. Okay, we're gonna wish for good luck today. Okay, I don't know if it's gone. Ta-da! Ta-da-da! You know, sometimes like you apply your makeup in your bathroom or like in your makeup chair and then you go outside and you're like, oh shoot, I put too much. So I just like to check my makeup in different lighting because you never know what you look in real broad daylight. So I'm going to stick to this light, like bright light in this bathroom for now, and then we'll check this out later. So I'm just gonna use my finger to finish here on my cupid's bow and then on my chin. And then new thing I've added is I'm going to put the hula back a little bit and then just add a little bit here, like that. That's it. And then I'm gonna build my nose bridge a little bit. And then I'm gonna finish that with the rest. Now I'm gonna use the same palette as my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna use the Gold Rush right here with my finger. And then just on the top of my eyelid, I'm gonna spread that out. So that's gonna become my base color. There we go. And then I'm going to take a different finger and take the hula again. And I'm gonna sort of build a crease on the outside of my eyeball like that. There we go. Everyone has different eye shape, so I feel like you need to know how to build different like layers of your shadow so that you know how to accentuate your form of your eyes. And I like to do it this way. So I'm gonna take a different finger again, take the highlighter cookie, and I'm gonna put it on the top like this. And because I have like an eyelid sort of going inwards when I open my eyes, it doesn't show that much. But when I'm applying, like it looks like a lot. You see? And then I'm gonna put on this side as well. There we go. So it looks like a lot, and you open your eyes and it's gone. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of that and put in the inside corners of my eyes. And then I'm gonna finish off with the less darker hula and then sort of build my nose bridge here. And that's too much. I'm gonna nicely spread that out until my eyebrows. At this point at home, if I had my blender, I would definitely blend this out. But I don't have my blender here. So let's do the brows first and then see how to blend that out. So next up, I'm going to use my, this is called Signature Brow Pencil, and it's one of a new brand that is from Korea. It's called Hints, and it's actually their most popular product. They have other product line too, but this is one of their like most best-selling item. And so I'm going to brush up my brows. My brows have really grown out nicely. I used to have much thinner brows with less form going on, but now I have a bit more form. So okay, my camera thought like I'm dead, so I'm not dead. So I like to build a straight line like that, and then from the outside I like to brush it inwards so that I still like give life. Oh shoot, I don't even have like cotton wool here, So I like to give life to my brows by brushing that in, but because there's product on it, like it will accentuate the color of my really sparse and thin brows. So you can see that it looks much thicker, but my brows are still sort of there. And then I've given like a shape. Voila. And then what I do is I take the hints again, and then I take the side where there's the brow pencil, and mine, the color is dark brown. It's P003, so it's matching with the color of my palette. And then I just like fill in wherever I feel like it's missing little details, because obviously that brush cannot do all the detailed work. It really takes me forever to get the perfect brows, because like I go back and forth with my palette, with my pencil, with the brush, blah blah blah. And so here is my brow done, and here is my original brow. Actually, I'm really trying to figure out how to do my brows a little bit less intensive, because when I look at myself in the photos, I feel like they're a little too dark. So I'm working on that, but I mean, it's nice, right? I like it. Okay, so let's try the other side. There we go. So for me, I like the brows like this, but somehow they don't look super identical. Voila! So my brows are done. I'm super jealous of those girls who don't need to do anything with their brows and just brush it out. I wish I had that kind of brows. I am not a big fan of mascara. It's not like I have like the longest lashes, but I don't like the mascara that falls under your eyelids and then they create like this mess. So I just don't do mascara, and hence I always forget to bring my eyelash curler. So I'm just gonna do my eyes and be done with it. And so I'm taking the Charlotte Tilbury color Chameleon, and this is a bronzed garnet. And so basically it says it's for green eyes. I'm actually going to take my contact lens out and then replace them with gray. So let's see if it works with gray, but I'm using this color to do my under eyes, and I just go right below my waterline to draw the underline with this kind of shimmery sheer crayon liner, and then just like pull this out a little bit longer, so it gives like a little depth to my eyes, because they look a little like this before I put my eyeliner. And I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna use both today. So I usually, if I'm in a hurry or I don't need to do like full makeup, or I do full makeup but like I don't want it to look so intense, I would just use like crayon eyeliner. Currently I'm using Maybelline eyeliner. This is onyx color, so it's like black. And this is like crayon, so basically I draw in the inner waterline. Is it tear line or waterline? I'm not sure. Inner tear line of my eye until the bottom corner, just like that, just to like enhance it a little bit. And then what I do is at the end, I just sort of like elongate the line a little bit. And then eventually I'll use this really thin brush to sort of elongate that, like that. And then sort of draw back in the line to sort of give it a final finish. And what's really nice about like crayon eyeliners is that once you have one of these brushes, it's really easy to manipulate like this form. Instead of like, you know, liquid eyeliners where you have no room for making a mistake. This one you can just like brush it out and you have the form. And And then if I want it a little bit more intensive, like I have my eyeliner on today kind of look, then I would use my liquid eyeliner on top of it. And so I have Wet n Wild breakup proof waterproof liquid eyeliner today, and also black. So I'm gonna go on top of the eyeline, and what I do when I'm like making the little cat eye at the end is I do a boat line. So basically I don't draw in all the way like I did with the crayon eyeliner, but I just use the liquid eyeliner at the end of my eyelids to give it like a little boat shape. So I'll show you what I mean. So that's the bottom of the boat. And then you keep filling that in until you have a little boat at the end of your eyes. I'm going to make that a little longer. Voila. And I think I like this much today. Do I? No. Let me make the boat. Not like a gondola, but actual boat. Cool. So you can see just the eyeliner part. Oops. Like a little boat. So let me do the other side. There we go. And that is a little boat eyeline. So basically, my pencil eyeliner has vanished. And final touches on my eyes, I'm gonna use the Highbrow Glow from Benefit. I'm gonna use this under my brows to sort of clean up and also highlight the underneath part of the brows. It also cleans up all of the mess I would have made with the pencil and the brush and the keep going back and forth. And when I've done that, I usually take my palette out again, my brow palette, perfect brow palette, and then because it has that straight line, I just like to draw it out one last time. It makes it super perfect. I'm liking this. So we are almost there. I'm just going to do my lips. So I have this lip balm from NARS, and as you know, their like most popular color is Orgasm for like blush, I think. And so this one looks like that color, but it's a lip balm. Just like apply it all the way because I like my lips to look plumped. And then after, have I gone too far? Because my lips are tiny, I take the Laura Mercier Plumberry Longwear lip liner, and then I just go around my corners to kind of define it, but I go like over my actual lip line to make my lip a little bit bigger. It helps slightly. And then finally, we are taking my newest lip purchase. This is a brand called Bia from Korea, and it's very matte and super light, so that's why I like it. I'm just gonna, and no setting sprays for me, so I'm done here. Shall I take off?